Hello, my dear. My name is Tatiana. Here is with me in the room, Maria. And left with me here is Vanya. We are starting this lesson, this course of grammar lessons, because you guys very soon will have to do tests at school that will show your knowledge of English. Of course, I know your level of English without you having to do any tests, but schools are so that they want tests. And if you move to live in another country, if you move to study somewhere, like if you want to have a new job, a good job, you will always have to deal with English. And English grammar is important because it is kind of your nice language face, your grammar, the way you say things. Like imagine yourself speaking Russian in the way like «Я пришел домой сегодня понимать, не понимать, что суп сварить или не сварить». Like this is looks silly because the words have no grammar and you don't really understand what people are saying. So we want our grammar to sound so that people understand us. Okay, we will study the book called Grammar by 1Murphy. This is the Bible of English. You know, the Bible of English. Like if you want to study grammar and to know it well, all you need is just like to at least study the whole of Murphy. I'm going to show you the cover of the book, what it looks like. It's the 4th edition. Now there is 5th edition already. And when you study the whole book, if you do the whole book, you will do all tests very well. Believe me or not. But you have to do it properly. So we have a lot of time ahead since you are only like 8th and 7th grade. Vladik, what grade are you in?
8.
And Sophia 8 as well, right?
Yes.
Maria is in 7th. So you have kind of still have 2 years to prepare for exams. And if we do this book little by little, we will be a success. So I want to give you just 1 unit a day. This book looks like this. Like this is the cover page. And then there is some description of la, la, la. This is a very good book. That's the list of grammar. So how many topics we have? See? How many topics we have?
Lots.
120, 145 topics, which is kind of okay for 2 years. I think we can do it in 2 years.
In 1 year.
Like if we do one topic a week, we will not do it 1 year. Because I want to give you 1 topic a week. We'll see how it goes. If it goes easy, we can sometimes take 2 topics, but no rush. There is no rush. We don't have to hurry anywhere. We'll just take it little by little, get to know it better. I studied the book within maybe like, I don't know, half a year because I had English every day with my teacher. So we did like a lot of grammar. Now we start with the first file, with the first unit. The book looks like this. It gives you theory, like this 1 page of theory, tells you what's the grammar is about, and then 1 page of practice. Today with you, we will do 1 page of theory because it's the first lesson and practice this together. Then I will explain the second to you and you will do the second as homework. And the next lesson will start with checking your homework. I will explain number 3 to you and you will do number 3 as homework. So we can do it within, I don't know, like 40 minutes, not much, just a little bit of time to grammar every week and you will be fine. So we will start with the first unit, which is about present continuous. I'm doing. Oh, there is somebody, Eva is expecting, is joining us. Fantastic. Say hello to Eva. Hello, can you hear us?
Hello.
Great. So Eva, we are going to start the book. We're just right in time for my explanation. I'm going to explain this first part to you. You have it on, for the next time, I will send you a link so you can print it. Today you just do the screen and write on paper. But for now, we just go through some information. You can look at the paper or at my screen. How do you do it? Oh, fine, Maria. Eva, are you with us? You can hear us, bro?
Yes.
So present continuous. Why is it also good to do grammar with you? Because you already know a lot about grammar, and this is kind of cleaning it. Yeah. So we go over it again one more time, but now you will have to understand everything. If there is at least something that you do not understand, please let me know. Okay? You don't need to say. Let me know, and we will figure it out. Present continuous. Study this example. You're looking at the picture. It says Sarah is in her car. She is on her way to work. She is driving to work. So we use present continuous to describe what? Things that are happening now at the time of speaking. Quickly give me an example, everybody. What is happening right now?
I'm sitting.
Eva is sitting. Sophia,
We are watching.
We're studying.
we are studying. Maria, we are looking at the screen. We're listening to Tatiana. Vladik, your example.
Speaking to microphone. I don't know.
The microphone right away. Yes, you are. Okay, so the action is not finished. Yeah, so we are doing these things right now. How do you make present continuous? You say who, I, he, she, it, we, you, they. Then you go am, is, are, and then you go with a verb in the ing form. Easy. B. So there was section A, right? Go to section B. I am doing something means I am in the middle of doing it. I have started doing it and I haven't finished. Examples. Sophia, read first.
1 minute. I'm doing something.
No, this one.
Please don't make me so much noise. I'm trying to work.
Please don't make so much noise. I'm trying to work. So these examples should help you to understand present continuous better. Vanya, next.
Where's Mark? He's having a shower.
Yeah, it's a very popular question when you're asking, like, where is that person? Where is that person? That person is busy with something. He's having shower. He's talking on the phone. Maria, next.
Let's go now. It's raining.
Go out now. Let's go out now. Vlad, continue.
Hi, Jane. Are you enjoying the party?
Yeah, this is happening at the party. Yeah, hi, Jane. Are you enjoying the party? Good. And Eva,
What's all that noise? What's going on?
what's happening exactly right now? Sometimes the action is not happening at the time of speaking. For example, Steve is talking to a friend on the phone and he says, oh, I'm reading a book at the moment. It's about a man who blah, 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 blah. So see, he is talking on the phone to his friend, but he is not reading the book at the moment, right? Because he's talking on to the friend. But the present continuous is used to describe something that is happening, not exactly now, but around now. You understand? So I have a good example about this. Like in our village, they are changing the road. Did you see? So they're not working right now, but it started happening 2 days ago, and maybe they will finish tomorrow. So it's kind of present continuous, but this does not necessarily happen at this moment right now, like at 8:15, 10 seconds. They are changing the road, they're changing the asphalt. Can anybody of you give me an example of something that is happening, not right now, but around now? An action which is permanent, or which is temporary, временное, which will finish. No, you can't say you are going to school because you go to school like long time. It's just like your life about going to school.
We are breathing.
No, breathing is not a good example.
I'm baking.
Just buys.
Okay, one by one, Eva.
I'm baking cake.
Right now?
Yes, I bake it. Let's say go to lesson and we'll finish it after.
Okay, that's a good example. I'm baking a cake actually, so it's not happening right now, but it started a few moments ago, and it will finish after the lesson. Okay, Sophia.
The bus riding around the city right now.
No, maybe the buses are running right now. It happens right now. Let's look at more examples and maybe, Vlad, do you have an example for now?
No, I don't.
Okay, let's look at these examples and maybe you have more examples, okay? Look, Steve is not reading the book at the time of speaking. He means that he has started it, but he has not finished it yet. He's in the middle of reading it. Let's read the examples. Vlad, number 1.
Me?
Yes, Kate.
Kate wants to work in Italy, so she is learning Italian.
But perhaps,
But perhaps she isn't learning Italian at the time of speaking.
so she's having Italian lessons, but not right now. She had a few before and she will have a few more. The most important characteristics is that this action is temporary, временная. It's a temporary action. Yeah, it will finish. Maria, next example.
Some friends of mine are building their own house. They hope to finish it next summer.
So they're not building it at the moment, but the construction is in progress. So guys, what's happening around you in your life, but it's not happening right now?
There is a house.
So you can say they are building a house in the beginning of our street. Yeah, so they started and they haven't finished, they are building, but it's not happening right now because it's night time, right? Okay, Maria. Now, Vlad, maybe you have an example now?
No, I can't
Maria?
remember anything.
Andrew is hungry, so he is cooking for himself.
His cooking is actually happening at the time of speaking. Okay, a good example for that would be something that is happening around now. So Alex, my baby, is he's starting to swim under the water. So he's in the process of beginning to swim by himself. He's not in the swimming pool right now, but we were at the swimming pool lesson yesterday and we will go tomorrow, and he demonstrated already good skill and he will continue tomorrow. So he's starting to swim under the water. Like, it's something that's not happening right now, but it's around now. Or you could say, they are like, okay, my mom is cleaning the house, all the house actually. So right now she's resting, but the whole day she was cleaning and she will clean tomorrow. And after that, the house will be perfect. Like, say she's cleaning the house, meaning these days this is happening. So present continuous is, first of all, about what? Right.
That's happening right now.
What's happening?
Things happening at the moment of speaking. And second, around now. And second, things happening around now, but not at the time of speaking. C, you can use the present continuous with today, this week, this year, periods around now. Like, you are working hard today. It's like you work hard today. It's not you work hard today. You're working hard today because we are speaking today about today. Yes, I have a lot to do. The company I work for is not doing so well this year. Like, during this period of time, this year, it's not very good. What's going on, guys, with you today? What are you doing today?
We're studying at school.
You're studying like all day, in the morning, in the evening, we're studying all day. Yeah, you could say so. Any other examples? Anybody staying in the phone the whole day?
Tatiana, you're staying in the phone.
Yeah. Actually, I stayed in the computer. I'm staying in the computer and in the phone today because I have a lot to do, and like all my work is about computer and telephone. Yeah, I'm working in the computer and in the phone all day today. So third, we use present continuous with today, this week, this year. D, we use the present continuous when we talk about changes happening around now, especially with the verbs like, read the verbs.
Get, change, become, increase, rise, fall, grow, improve, begin, start.
Do you guys know all of these verbs?
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
translate. Let's translate. Become,
Становиться.
increase,
Ну, повышать. Like,
увеличиваться,
увеличивать.
rise,
Расти.
подниматься, расти, вставать, fall,
Падать.
grow,
Расти.
improve,
Э,
исправляться, improve. If you don't know, make yourself notes, guys. Maybe like write translation somewhere. Increase, увеличиваться, увеличиваться. Begin and start, you know. So things that are changing. Number one, example number one, Eva.
Is your English getting better?
Is your English getting better? Oh yes, my English is getting better. It means it was not very good. Now, in this time, it's improving. It's getting better and better and better. Example number two, Sophia.
The population of the world is increasing very fast, not increases.
The population of the world is increasing. This is changing, increasing. Maria, number three.
At first, I didn't like my job, but I'm beginning to enjoy it now.
I am beginning to enjoy. I'm beginning to enjoy. Good. Now we'll do the exercise. Okay. So here you have to do the match. Now look at the sentences in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's read them and read the continuation. Try to match. Vanya, can you read all the sentences like 1 to 8?
Yes.
Say.
Please don't make so much noise. I'm trying to.
You want to do it straight away without reading?
Okay. I need to eat something soon. I don't have anywhere to live right now. You need to live soon.
Leave.
Leave soon. They
They-
don't. No. They
Okay,
don't
that's
need
hard.
it.
Sophia, can you continue, please?
They don't need their car anymore. Things are not so good at work. It isn't true what they said, and we're going to get wet.
Okay, number one is done for you. Please don't make so much noise. I'm trying to work. See, 1F. Number two for who's ready? Maria.
I need to eat soon. I'm getting hungry.
I need to eat something soon. I'm getting hungry. Well, not bad. This seems to match. Eva. 3.
I don't have anywhere to live right now. I'm looking for an apartment.
Don't have anywhere to live. I'm looking for an apartment. That's right. Next.
We need to leave soon. It's starting rain. It's starting to rain.
Mm-mm. I don't agree.
Leave soon.
Mm.
We need to leave soon. It's starting to rain. Well, is there anything else that goes well with this sentence, guys?
It's
Well,
getting late.
Vanya.
Yes, I think it's getting late.
Number.
A.
Getting late, I think.
Because C is most for 8.
It's starting to rain.
Yeah.
Before?
Yes.
Starting to rain?
No, 4A and 8C.
C, yes.
Number
I said
8. We're going to get wet.
it's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain. Yeah, most likely you will have you're going to get wet with the it's starting to rain. What is it? It's C. 8C. Yes. And if we go with 4 Vlad, what is for 4?
We need to leave soon. It's getting late.
Yes, it is getting late. So what letter is it?
A.
It is A. Next for Vanya.
They don't need their car anymore. They are trying to sell it.
They don't need their car anymore. They're trying to sell it. That's correct. Sophia. Oh, Maria didn't pick it, right? Maria.
I read the second. The presentation.
It's been 5 sentences, so somebody didn't read. Who didn't read yet?
I
Sophia, please.
things are not good.
Mhm.
Things are not so good at work. The company is losing money.
Yes, share things are not so good. The company is losing money. Maria?
It's true what they said. They are lying.
It isn't true what they said. They are lying. They're not saying truth. That's correct. And Vladik, we did it.
Well, yeah.
So these are basically examples of how to use, in what situations to use the present continuous. Yeah, we're discussing something that's happening right now at the moment of speaking. Let's switch to B, and here. Can you see my screen?
Mhm.
Yes.
The exercise, right?
Yes.
Something straight. Complete the conversations. There are going to be conversations. We need to think of the ending. A, B, Maria and Vanya, please speak.
I saw
Brian.
I saw Brian a few days ago.
Vanya,
Oh, did you? What's he studying these days?
He's at university.
What he studying now?
again, what's the question?
What he studying?
A mistake?
What does he study?
No. It's a question, remember? How do you make a question? It's present continuous. Что он изучает
What is
сейчас?
he studying?
What is he studying? You want to write it?
What he studying? What
What?
I said what he studying?
You said what he is studying, and it should be what is he studying?
Oh.
Or what's he studying? Everybody, please write down.
That
You said what he is studying. If you don't believe me, you're welcome to then watch the recording and hear what you said, because we are recording this. You have to say what's he studying means what is he studying, because S comes in the beginning of the question. The verb comes in the beginning of the question. Do you guys remember this? What is
Yes.
he studying? Maria, you remember this?
Mhm.
Okay, continue, Maria.
Psychology.
Vanya.
is he enjoying it?
Vanya says, Vanya thinks, is he enjoying it? And
I
Maria
think
does. Is it does
Does.
he enjoy it or is he enjoying
Is
it?
he enjoying the
I think
Does.
does.
I think does.
I think does.
Yes.
And Eva, what do you think?
Does.
Interesting. He's at university. What is he studying? Like, what is he studying right now? He's studying psychology. I would go for present continuous. Is he enjoying it? Yes, he says it's a very good course. Because it's something that's happening not always. It's like a course at university. And because he is studying it, he is enjoying it. Ему нравится его изучать. Is he enjoying? Он наслаждается. So this is a very good present continuous case, guys. Is he enjoying it would be the right way to say. Is he enjoying it? Do you enjoy life in general? Yeah. If you're enjoying it. Тебе нравится жить? Do you enjoy life? Or if you say, are you enjoying life? Ты сейчас хорошо живешь? Тебе нравится сейчас твоя жизнь? So it depends what you mean.
From suicide.
Because we speak about studying now, we say enjoying. The next dialogue for Vlad and Eva.
Hi Nicola, how is your new job going?
How is your new job going? Write down everybody this question. How is your new job going? Ну, как дела сейчас? Как происходит твоя новая работа? How is your new job going? We're asking, right? About the situation right now. How is your new job going?
Not bad. It wasn't so good at first, but it's getting better now.
Yeah, remember change of situation. Yeah, it was bad, but now it's better. That's why you say it's getting better. Please write it down, everyone. It's getting better now. It's getting better now. It's getting better now. Continue.
What about Daniel? Is he okay? Yes, but
It's my
Yeah, he was.
sorry.
yes, but he he isn't enjoy his work right now.
Good.
His work, finish the sentence. His work,
His work right now.
yes. If it's right now, he isn't enjoying. Write this down, please. He isn't enjoying his work right now. Because we say right now, we say present continuous. But he isn't enjoying his work right now. Continue, Eva.
I don't write.
I'm sorry.
Isn't enjoying. He's been in the same job for a long time, and he is beginning to get bored with it.
Do you agree with Eva?
I don't agree with
With yourself?
Wait, let me think. He's been in the same job for a long time.
He begins to get bored, or he is beginning to get bored.
Okay.
Begins, present simple, обычно начинает. He is beginning, начинает сейчас. So if you say обычно начинает, it's something general. If you say present continuous, it's about something specific, about something, про что-то конкретное идет речь. What do you think?
I think it's maybe the first one.
He is beginning.
It is beginning, guys. He is beginning to get bored. Вот начинается у него сейчас такой период. Начинает наскучивать работа. Is beginning to get bored. Is beginning to get bored right now. Is in the process, like this process is just beginning right now. You could say, my working day begins at 9 every day. Now it's present simple. But in this case, we're talking about specific situation. Okay. And exercise 3, please. One here, okay. 1.3. Now you have to do positive or negative. Please don't make a mistake. You have to think about the sense of the sentences. Okay. Vanya, can you do it later, please?
Yes.
Thank you very much. This can wait. Sophia will begin. Read the examples and then number 3.
Please don't make so much noise. I'm trying to work. Let's go out. It isn't raining anymore. You can turn off radio.
The radio.
I can't listen to it.
Okay, Sophia, the task is to say, I am doing something or I am not doing something. You have to be positive or negative. Think about the sense. You can turn off the radio.
Because I'm listening to it.
How can you turn off the radio if somebody is listening to it?
You don't listen it because okay. You can turn off the radio. I'm not listening to it.
Выключай радио, я уже не слушаю. Exactly. Write down, guys. You can turn off the radio. I'm not listening. Have you written? I'm not. Can you write with contraction? You know what's a contraction? Сокращение. I'm not listening. Not like the forward, because usually in English you would see contractions short, like in the bracket. See, I'm not listening. Vanya, next, please. She is on holiday in France.
She's having a great time.
Do you agree with Vanya? She is having a great time.
Yes, I guess. Maybe.
I think yes.
Yes, she's having a great time and she doesn't want to come back because she wants to stay. She's having a great time. She's having a great time. Why? She's. Don't have to write is twice. She's having. Maria, continue.
I want to lose weight, so this week I don't eat lunch.
This week.
I'm not eating.
Yes. But remember this rule? Yeah. Let's go back to the rule. When you say with what words? Today, this week, this year, you use present continuous. That's why you say, I, Maria again. I'm not eating lunch this week. Mhm. Thank you. Eva, continue.
Andrew has just started evening classes. He isn't learning Japanese. He learning Japanese.
Yeah, he started evening classes. What kind of classes? Japanese. He is learning Japanese. He is learning. Please write down. Are you guys writing the sentences?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Why are we writing? Why am I making you to write? Because when you write, your brain mechanically remembers better and learns the language better. He's learning Japanese. Vlad, continue.
Paul and Sally have had an argument. They aren't speaking to each other.
Correct. They aren't speaking to each other. They aren't speaking to each other because they have had an argument. And right now, they aren't speaking to each other. Sophia, continue.
I getting tired. I need a rest.
Say it again.
I getting tired. I need a rest.
Little mistake you said.
What?
You made a little mistake.
I'm getting tired.
Yeah, you missed the m. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. I need Sophia, can you translate this to me, please?
The sentence.
Yeah, number 8, both sentences.
Я начинаю уставать. Мне нужен отдых.
Или я устаю уже. Я уже устаю, я начинаю уставать, мне нужно. Correct. Eva, continue.
Tim isn't working all day. Tim isn't working all day. He taken the day off.
Today, not all day. Today. Tim isn't working today. Tim isn't working today. Please write down. Tim isn't working today. He has taken the day off. Yeah, only today. He usually works every day, but today, because we use today, he is not working. Anyone wants to continue?
I'm looking for Sophie. Do you know where she is?
Do you agree with Maria?
We don't hear. I don't hear.
She said,
Yeah.
I'm looking for Sophie. Do you know where she is?
She said, I'm looking for
I agree.
That's correct. I'm looking for Sophie. Do you know where she is? Correct. And one more sentence, one more exercise about change, things that are changing. Let's see what changes are happening in the world. Vanya?
Me?
Increasing very fast.
Is increasing very fast. Yeah, it's the example. One more. The world.
The word change
The world.
is changing.
Yeah, мир меняется. The world is changing. Never stays the same. Thank you, Vlad. Continue.
The situation is already bad and it's getting worse.
Again, it
Getting worse. It is getting worse.
It is getting worse. Vlad, can you translate?
Ситуация и так уже плохая, но становится хуже.
И становится хуже. Exactly. Can you write it down? And is getting worse. The phrase is getting worse. Next for Eva.
The cost of living is
What is the cost
rise.
of living, you know?
What? Цена жизни?
The cost of living is like how much money you need to buy food, clothes, like pay for your phone. No, basic things you need for living.
The cost of living is rise. Every year things are most expensive.
Is rise,
Rising.
is rising. How
It's
will you
rising.
write rising? Right, and then compare with my screen. Right, is rising. Is rising. How did you write rising, Mike?
RISI.
Rising. The cost of living is rising. And for Sophia, right?
The weather started to improve, or starting, is starting to improve. The rain has stopped, and the wind isn't as strong.
The weather is starting to improve. That's how you should say it. Is starting to improve. Is starting to improve. Okay, guys. So what I suggest is like we study the next unit and you do it as homework. Okay.
Okay.
Present simple, I do. Now we did just past continuous, speaking about the moment now. And now we'll look at present simple. Maya, can you come join us because we don't have the paper for this. So look at the screen. Things that happen usually all the time. Study this situation. This guy is Alex. Alex is a bus driver, but now he's in bed asleep. He is not driving a bus because he's asleep, but he drives a bus. What's the difference? He drives a bus for a job. He does it every day. It's like a normal situation. He is not driving a bus right now because the process now is different. He is sleeping right now. So how do you make present simple? Who, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. The verb drive. Just finishing. What? You need to blow your nose? Okay, go quickly, come back. He, she, it, drive, work, that, do with the S ending. When you have 30 seconds. When do we use the present simple? We use present simple to talk about things in general. So like this is something to hold a finger, right? Things in general. We use it to say that something happens all the time or repeatedly. What is repeatedly in Russian?
Повторяющийся.
Or that something is true in general. So I would say about things in general, like he is a bus driver, things that happen all the time or repeatedly. I drink coffee every morning. And 3, things that are true in general. The earth goes around the sun. Земля ходит вокруг солнца. So the first one, example. Vladimir, can you read example number 1? Vladimir, microphone.
Nurses look after patients in hospital.
Is it something in general? Is it a repeated action or is it true in general?
Repeated, I think.
No, nurses look after patients. This is what all nurses do. It's things in general. Once again, guys, can you look here, please, everybody at the board? The present simple is used for now in 3 main cases. Number 1, these are things in general, like teachers teach in general. Number 2 is things that happen repeatedly. Repeatedly or all the time. For example, I drink coffee every morning. I repeat it every morning, right? And the third case is general. It's like a universal truth, we call it universal truth. For example, universal. Are you looking at the screen?
Yes.
Universal truth. For example, water boils at 100 degrees. It's like, it always happens like this. Nobody will argue with this. So if you look at the sentence about nurses, nurses work in hospital. What is it? 1, 2, 3. I told you.
General.
It's information in general. I usually, Vanya, what about I usually?
I usually go away at weekends.
What is this action? 1, 2, 3. In general, repeated actions or universal truth? Of course, at weekends, like every weekend I go away. Sophia, the next.
The Earth goes around the sun.
What
It's general or general.
is this? Universal truth. То, что всегда так будет, всегда Земля вокруг Солнца ходит, это закон. Yeah, it's universal truth. And the last one, Eva.
The cafe opens at 7:30 in the morning.
What is it?
I think it's repeatedly.
Yeah, it's repeated every day at 7:30. They open the cafe. It's 2 repeated actions. Number 2. Okay. The next one. Remember, I work, but he works. Yeah, the third person S. They teach, but my sister teaches with S. Do, does. We use do, does to make questions and negative sentences. Do you work? Do you drive? Does she do? Or negative. I don't speak, I don't drive, I don't do. Some examples. Let's read, Vanya.
I come from Canada. Where do you come from?
Maria,
I don't go away very often.
we don't go away very often. Sophia.
What does this word mean? Not what means is word.
Yes, what does this word mean? Vladi.
Rice doesn't grow in the cold climates.
And Eva, read the next rule.
In the following examples, do is also the main verb. Do you do, doesn't do.
What do you do? We see double do.
What do you do?
First do is functional. The second do is meaningful. Like, what do you do? What do you drink? What do you eat? What do you speak? What do you do? Exactly, this is делаешь, but the meaning of this is what is your job? I work in a shop. He is always so lazy. He doesn't do anything to help. Ничего не делает. Do means делать. Some more present simple to say how often we do things, Sophia.
I get up at 8 o'clock every morning.
Vladik.
How often do you go to the dentist?
Vanya.
Julie doesn't drink tea very often.
Maria.
Robert usually goes away 2 or 3 times a year.
Now my question to you, if I ask you how often, and you start how often with 100%, what would be 100%?
Always.
Always, yes. What will be less?
Usually or
Always, usually. What will be less?
Often.
Will often be after always
Sometimes.
or after usually? Where will be often? Let's make it 100%, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, and give me 30, 20, 10. Oh, sorry. And 0%.
Never.
Where will be usually?
90.
Always.
After always? What about often?
Usually after often. Often after usually.
So always is 100%. Where will be often?
90%.
90%.
Often 90, 80, like, yeah, close to 100, yeah? Where will be usually?
80.
After often.
80, really? Usually, обычно, kind of. Well, yeah, usually is not so often as often. Let it be 70. Then, what other words do you know?
Never.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Where will be sometimes?
50, I think.
Sometimes,
Иногда.
half of the times. Sometimes, иногда. Is it 50% from always?
No. Like 3 times.
Maybe yes.
It's 50 or less, not much. What other words do you know that show how often?
Райли.
Rarely. Okay, where will be the rarely?
Almost
Where will be rarely?
30 or 20.
20 or 10.
Okay, other words? Vanya, what did you mention?
Almost there.
Almost never. Where will be almost never?
10.
And what will be
Never.
0?
And never.
Never will be 0. Any other words that you know?
Mm.
Do you know the word frequently?
Hear something like this.
So write down. Frequently. Frequently. What is frequently? It is same as often. The same word. Frequently. What if I say from time to time?
But sometimes.
It's 50.
Sometimes.
It's like sometimes, from time to time. It's similar to sometimes. Yeah.
That's very.
Yeah.
Very
Mhm. What if I say once in a blue moon?
Never.
Never.
Almost never.
Never.
How many percent
10%,
will you give
10%.
once in a blue moon?
10.
Almost never, once in a blue, or 0, or 10, somewhere here. When pigs fly.
Never.
Almost never.
No, it's
Do
never.
you remember these phrases?
It's not
From the camp?
10%. You can't.
When pigs fly, it's 0. Okay. Can you?
Generally. Oh,
Generally.
in principle.
Well, generally, это в общем, это обобщение. It doesn't tell you how often. It just gives you a general meaning. Okay, please. Did you write down these words?
Yes.
Drew down. Okay. How often? And the last one. I promise and I apologize. Look at these two phrases. What is I promise, Maria?
I swear.
What is the Russian for I promise?
Я обещаю.
What is the Russian for I apologize, Eva?
Извиняюсь.
Sometimes we do things by saying something. For example, when you promise to do something, you can say, I promise. When you suggest something, you say, I suggest. I promise I won't be late. You never say, I'm promising, even if you're promising right now. You understand? Or what do you suggest? Что ты предлагаешь? We never say, what are you suggesting? I suggest that. So things like I apologize, I advise, I insist, I agree, I refuse are used in the present simple, even though you're saying it right now. We never say I'm apologizing. We say I apologize. Я согласен. We don't say I'm agreeing. We say I agree. So your homework will be this page to do. I will send it to you in our Bible book. You can print it, or you can just write on paper. But for the next lesson, I will also send you this page to print. Yeah, you will have this printed and others. Maybe I'll send you a few, like 10, so you print them all together, and we'll just do them one by one. See how it goes. This is the end of our class. Did you guys like it?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it useful?
Yes.
Yes.
Quite boring, I understand, but I did not promise you too much fun because grammar is not much fun. So it was just like nice that we were together, and hopefully something stayed in your brain. And thank you very much for company. Everybody is saying hello. Everybody is saying hello. Have a good evening. I see you on Saturday at the concert, okay? Vladik
Okay.
is gonna
Friday?
go. It's Saturday. I mixed up the times. Saturday at 5:30, and we'll have Mark going with us to the concert.
Oh.
Yeah, Mark will join us in this company. That's good news. All right, have a good one. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.